Hello. I want to talk about self-image today and what we believe to be ourselves, what we believe to be our identity, and what we base our whole life on, which is the story we tell ourselves about what is our identity. And how, if you think you're ugly, it's because you've attached your identity to the wrong thing. It's never actually that you are ugly. And I don't mean just your face. I'm talking about a deep ugliness that some people feel inside themselves, that everyone maybe feels sometimes. A sense that, like, in your core, it's ugly, and that you're hiding some sort of, like, garbage inside you, and you're, like, wrapping garbage and Christmas wrapping and glitter, and, like, scared that people are gonna discover the garbage. I don't know if that makes sense. But I feel like a lot of people believe that in their core, it's dark. And in their core, it's broken and mean and harsh and ugly. And that's kind of like the Joker mentality, you know? He's like, everyone's one bad day away from being a horrible person. And everyone in their core is like this monster who could lash out at any second if something goes wrong. That light and that beautiful thing that you've presented to the world can crack. If someone does the wrong thing to you, you can become ugly and it's gonna leak out of you. And it's such a trick that the world tries to tell people to keep them from being genuine, to be like, inside you deep is ugliness, and you're perfuming yourself to make sure that nobody smells that or sees it. And if you believe that, it will dictate your life. You will spend your life trying to, like, cover up this ugliness that you feel deep inside you when it's not there. It's not real. It's not really you. So you need to shift your perspective. Well, yeah, I guess you don't need to. You can have whatever perspective you want. But you could greatly benefit from looking at the core of what you identify to be you, which people don't look at very often, but it's so important because it dictates your whole life. Like, what you determine to be you will have everything else based on that. You believe yourself to be a human being, so now your feelings are based on that, not the other way around. If someone treats you like you're not a human being, if someone treats you like a squirrel or a pig, you're going to get offended, insulted, defensive, because I'm a human being. My identity is a human being, and the way you're acting clashes with my perceived identity. So you need to unravel your identity to know why you feel the way you feel about things. It's really the quickest way to fix your shit. I mean, no one's ever gonna fix their life, though. I mean, what's the point of life if you organize everything so quickly? But what I'm saying is, you are not ugly in your core. Deep inside you is not ugly. Everyone has pockets of things that aren't flattering, things that are spiteful, things that are ungracious, but it's not your core. It's defense mechanisms. And no one is born believing they're ugly. It's taught at some point that parts of you should not be shown, parts of you are inappropriate, but you still need to show them to yourself and be honest with yourself, because if you ignore it, it's telling your brain that it's unacceptable. If you never show that part to yourself, it's feeding it. Ugliness grows by being ignored. It grows by being thrown away, because, I mean, every time you throw something away, the trash pile gets bigger, right? And eventually you've thrown everything out, and it's just this huge pile, but it's not inside you. It's not inside you. I don't know. If this makes any sense. I don't know if I'm articulating this in a way that makes sense. But it's like if you're looking at a map and some parts are darker and more evil and some parts are brighter, if you think you're ugly, it's because you've put your identity on the ugly marker. You just need to redirect it. You need to say, well, no, I've attached my identity to the wrong thing here. I'm not wrong. Inside you isn't wrong. Sometimes we act wrong or we react wrong. We're emotional creatures. Even when we're trying to be logical, we are emotional. Even when we are trying so hard to do the right thing, by some perspectives, we do the wrong thing. But you need to be okay with yourself, and you need to make a haven for yourself to come back to. It's not fair to not harvest a relationship with your person. Because the stress of knowing that you can't retreat back to yourself will kill you. It will kill you. If you think, I can't get into this disagreement with somebody because then I'm going to be left alone in my room thinking about it, and I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with having that. You need to be your own parent. You need to make a shelter for yourself. You need to find a way to process all the shit, because a part of you is a child. A lot of you grows up, but a part of you is a child. And you need to see yourself as your own kid, in a way. Maybe that's unique to me, but you need to, like, make a home for yourself. When you get home, you need to have some sort of little thing that you can do to comfort yourself and be like, I'm still here with you. No matter what mistakes you made today, you're still a human to me, and you're still good to me. If you have a kid and they make a mistake, they steal someone's toy on the playground, you don't just hate them for it. You go like, okay, in the moment you really felt like you wanted that toy, but it wasn't fair that you did that. I still love you, but you shouldn't do that. It's not nice, and you hurt somebody else. But you don't hate them for it. So why would you hate yourself? Out of anybody in this world, why would you hate yourself? Because you need to focus on yourself. I truly believe that a society that has people that are there for themselves and they fight for themselves, they don't fight to prove to themselves that they're not a bad person. They fight because they know that they are a good person, and that the fighting stops being fighting when you know you're okay and you know you're a good person. The fighting just becomes protecting your peace and wanting other people to also be peaceful. It stops being like, how dare you attack my core like that? I will destroy you for even thinking that I'm not what I know I am. You don't need to do that, because truths don't need guns to protect them. It's lies that need knives to cut into the enemies, to silence people, to control things. It's lies that take so much work to perpetuate, and truths are just there for whenever you're ready to go back to them. So if you're fighting tooth and nail for something so hard, like you're just so tired of holding on to it, you know deep down that whatever core you're defending is false. And that's why it takes so much energy to hold it up, because it's not real. And real things don't need to be held up by you. They stand alone, and they stand by themselves, and you can stand next to them, and it's peaceful. But I don't intend to shame people who are like this. It's everybody. It's all of us. We all have sides of us that are like not genuine. Because I would say anybody who feels in the core that it's ugliness in there, it's not genuine. Nobody is genuinely ugly in their core. I do believe that. I do believe that we're born with goodness, and that we just want to experience the world and love each other, and that we get a little bit confused sometimes, and we attach ourselves to the wrong thing, and then we fight tooth and nail for this thing that doesn't even belong to us. And just don't fight wars for ideas and beliefs and identities that aren't even yours. You know deep down what I'm talking about. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I just felt like posting this. I don't know if this will help anybody or make any sense to anybody, but just, if you could take anything away, sit with yourself in silence, because truths are subtle. Truths are very subtle, but they're always there. You cannot lose them. And false beliefs, false identities yell at you. That's how you know when they're wrong. Because when someone says something that your brain perceives as an attack, it will like jump out and be like, how dare they? How dare they say that about me? How dare you say that I don't care, or that I don't work hard, or that I don't pay attention to people, or that I'm not this or that. And it's, you fight so hard because you want to believe it yourself. You want to believe that this identity you've built is real, so you fight nail and tooth other people, but you're really fighting yourself. It's really the belief that's fighting and not you. You're more of a vessel for that belief to come out. And it's convincing you more than anybody else. But you know deep down really what is true and what is not. And sometimes beliefs have been with us for so long that it feels like a friend. And it feels like you can't betray it by letting go. It feels like you're submitting to society or to people, to your parents, to your lover or your friend by admitting that it really wasn't a part of you. But just might as well try it, right? If these beliefs are making you fight like a soldier for something that's, it's not even yours, it got passed down by someone else, it's a waste of energy. And so many people waste their lives with these beliefs, like clashing beliefs fighting each other with all that they have, because they're so scared that, like, what if it's really not real? What am I if I don't have these beliefs? And you can get rid of every belief you've ever had and you will still be okay, because, like, deep down, once you've taken out everything, there's still beauty inside you. You can't throw out your beauty and your inner love that you have inside you. Yeah. That's all I got. I don't know, some people might say this take is like ignorant, because some people believe that there are people who are deeply just hateful in their core. But I don't believe it. I think you're good deep down inside, and it will show itself if you let it. It's just quiet. Love you. Bye.